So yeah, it's this woman that's on Facebook that's telling has this whole I guess I can call it dialogue or narrative or whatever about telling women that being married to a man takes away their power as a woman, their sovereignty as a woman. Like she's doing a whole weekend class about it, telling women not to get married, because the man would take your power away. And it was just a whole lot of, chaos with it. And it was, a couple women on there was like, well, no, it only takes your power away if you let it. You know what I'm saying? And that's so true. Only way it can take your power away, anything can take your power away. Man, friends, family, is if you let them. But this whole narrative of women that's saying don't get married, men will have you stuck in. And don't get me wrong, it's some that will, but that's when you have to use your discernment. Because why are you with these men in the first place? Don't blame all the men or whatever. Just blame the men who you deal with. If you just not happy or been making the wrong choices, at some point you have to take accountability for that. And on both ways, you know what I'm saying? But marriage isn't meant for everybody. Marriage isn't always the end goal, you know what I'm saying, for some people. But at the same time, just because it's not the end goal for you, don't try to discourage other people from it, especially like younger women or whatever who just going into their life, might not be looking for marriage at the time, but at some point it might, you know what I'm saying, especially if they come across somebody who wants to marry them for them, who are, you know what I'm saying, got this same goals, y'all are in alignment with each other or whatever. But if you don't believe in marriage, or if you think, have a negative feeling about it because of the experiences that you went through, don't project that on anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all have to take accountability for the choices that we make. And that includes the people who we choose to be with. I have been married before. And it was the craziest thing ever. And I knew I shouldn't have married that man. You know what I'm saying? Because that man didn't like me. And he had said a few times that he didn't like me. But, we had a baby, so I just felt like, okay, well, since he asked me, maybe he do like me. No, a good time will. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I had to take accountability for that. No, he wasn't a good person, but maybe I wasn't a good person for him or whatever. And that's just that. And that's okay. But quit telling people not to get married because it didn't work out for you.